Okay. Okay, welcome with us, Mr. Serafin.
Football, the world's most famous sport, the one that's played the most and that's watched the most. When I say the word football, what's the first thing that pops in your mind? Messi? Like some balls, like playing the goalkeeper, referee, or maybe sometimes it's just that people complaining, throwing things on the TV, like the 40-year-olds that their favorite team just like loses and they are so angry, just a way to argue. But that's not all football. I'm going to show you the three things that football really are. And the first one is by the first way here of that football is the universal language. No matter where we are, if we're in the favelas of Brazil, or maybe in Argentina, in Chile, Colombia, or even here outside, the students of Prepa Tech, even all the way to the world of China, everyone knows how to play football. Everyone knows the rules. You just give them a ball and they know what to do. There's an interesting case that happened in World War One, where the both sides of Germany and France played together in the Christmas Eve of 1919.
Yeah.
They played together because they just wanted to have a special day and they thought the best way to connect with each other was through a thing that didn't need language, that didn't need culture, that didn't involve religion, but that involved every one of them. They even just got a can of beans and they started playing. That's a cool story that I think really symbolizes the connection with people. The second way is a really important one, I feel, and it's the deep connection that makes football with people. For example, me with my family. When I went in my trip to Spain, I would say I was like 11, 10 years old. I was really happy at the moment because I was just learning about new cultures, learning about everything that just pops and just it's so interesting. But the thing I liked most was visiting the Santiago Bernabéu, the stadium, and connecting with my father. My father, I'm gonna tell you, he's not a man like those who watches every weekend the soccer match or just like buys every player shirt. He doesn't really like that. He likes just like sitting there and watching Facebook. But he that day, because he knew I was a little bit of a fan at that time, just took me to the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium and took me to watch a match. Here in this image, I've got an image of me with that shirt of Real Madrid, which maybe you know about the team, Real Madrid or Barcelona. It's like the Rosario Tijeras of telenovelas or the Lakers of basketball. It's a little bit popular, you may know it. And I think that connection really took me to my love of football to where it's now. And that's something I will always be grateful to him. It also, at the moment, I used to play only with my friends at elementary school, and some statistics say that people around the age of 5 to 9, really it's important to play something. To maybe some people it's just a little game, to like just be there with your friends and have a little bit of free time. But according to the studies, it's really important for the plasticity of the brain. It's just as important as learning the basic subjects of Spanish, of mathematics, and of science. So I think people should really focus a lot of playing and not just like studying because it's really important for the brain and to its development. And now I'm gonna go to the third step and something that really has the power to change the world. And I'm gonna show you how we did it in 2006. Well, in Ivory Coast in 2006, there was a war between the government and the people who wanted to take over. And this player, Didier Drogba, changed everything. Well, in 2006, there was also the World Cup, a very international and famous tournament that some of you may know. It's a really cool one and my favorite tournament. And to qualify, you have to go against some teams of the same continent with your country representing it. And that country, Ivory Coast, of course, it's not like France or like Mexico or like Brazil, who has like won that tournament 5 times. They had never even qualified. So the country was horrible. And the way he took his chance to change it was by playing with his teammates, by sending a message, and by qualifying. The both sides in 2007 agreed and they stopped the war. They put their guns down and they celebrated together being an international first time. He made that change. He was able to. And that's something that I think it's really amazing to do. Now, I will tell you a statistic that about 40% of people will join football or any other sport in this year, in 2024, by the end of it, according to the University of Houston, Texas. But I want to tell you a story before I leave so that you remember this every time. When you're watching somebody juggling the ball, or you're watching somebody playing football or any other sport, is that you can make a change, that you can unify, and that you can do really the best out of it. Like, just experience what you want and follow your path, because you got the way to change it. And some people may not like it, like they may like other things. That's okay. Not all of us like football, but football loves all of us. Thank you.
Okay, very good. I like the way you explain football. Like